Hey guys, Mariah here, also known as Glam Makeup Diva. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. I'm here to bring you this beautiful golden purpley plummy eyeshadow look. I got really inspired when I saw this eyeshadow palette by Pure Cosmetics at Ulta. This is I don't know if it's their newer palette or not, but it's called the Visionary palette. It has these really beautiful like cranberry tones, neutral tones, some pinks. This does retail for $32 at Ulta. You can also, I'm sure, purchase it on the Pure Cosmetics website. And of course, y'all already know, hit that subscribe button, okay, and join the Glam Diva family. And go ahead and hit the bell for the notifications for when I post a new video, so you guys are always on the alert of when a new video is out. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Let's go ahead and snatch this face with this Pure Cosmetics Visionary palette. Now that we've zoomed in, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already filled in my brows. A tutorial will be coming soon on how I do that. I just like a more subtle, very soft, natural brow. Moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a primer. This is the new Tatcha the Silk Canvas primer. I've been hearing really good things about it. This is gonna be my second time trying it, and I really do like it. I love the smooth blur effect. Now, because again I have tried this, I only like to apply this to like my cheeks, everywhere else but my nose basically, just because I felt like I still saw a lot of shine. Well, not a lot of shine, but I did still get a lot of a decent amount of shine throughout the day on my nose. That's like my main oily area. So for foundation, I'm gonna be going in with the Lancome Tint Idel Ultra Wear foundation. I've been loving this lately. I know this is gonna be my summertime hit. It's just the right amount of coverage. It is a medium to buildable full coverage. I usually start with about 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and it does on top of it have SPF 15, which is phenomenal. So you're gonna get protection and all day wear with this. So I'm just gonna use my damp beauty blender to apply it and just get a nice even natural coverage. This is shade 500 Warm. So I'm just doing little bouncing motions all over. And I do like to get the ears again, because this is slightly warmer. You gotta make sure you're even everywhere. Don't be afraid to get down that neck. Next, for concealer slash brightening under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier. This is their new Flawless Fusion Concealer. I've been really enjoying this. Great coverage. It is a more full coverage concealer, which I personally like. You can definitely choose something different. And I love just the applicator. It's really, really convenient. Glides on really smooth. One side kind of has a dip, so it puts on more product on that side, and the other side is more flat. I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight. So the shade I chose was N5 or 5N, and this shade is a few shades lighter than my skin, so it's gonna really help brighten my under eye area up and kind of highlight the areas I want to highlight, which are usually like the center and under my eyes. And then now we're going to just take the pointed side of our sponge and help blend that out. And I even like to kind of squeeze the point a little bit and get really close to the sides of my nose. It'll help give you like a natural contour later on. So what I'm doing now is just taking the end of that sponge that we used to apply our foundation, because it'll have some of it left on there, and just smoothing over that concealer so it just blends more seamlessly into the rest of your foundation. Right, I'm feeling pretty good about that. So we're gonna move on to setting slash baby baking our under eyes. Baby bake is just using a less amount than the normal amount for baking. I don't take as much as you would to normally bake. I call it like my baby bake. So I just take a little bit of powder, but I still press it in and give that baking effect. So to do that, I'm going to take the trusty Laura Mercier translucent powder in the regular shade, and I just kind of use my beauty blender, just the, you know, a corner of the pointed side, to lightly dip it. Again, because we are doing a more glamorous look, I like to do this. If it was just more of a natural, like everyday look, I won't necessarily do this technique. Ooh. I'm also going to do the nose, and then whatever's left on the sponge, I'll take it through the forehead, my upper lip, and chin. Alright, so because I personally don't like to leave this on too long, I'm just going to go ahead. This is my Morphe, which brush is this? The G8. Looks like that. It's just like a dome, kind of fluffy, but still dense enough brush, synthetic brush. And I just go ahead, and the way I like to blend out the bake is just lightly pressing over it to blend it away and into the skin. Alright, so we're going to take a break on the complexion and come back to that once the eyes are done. I'm going to use my concealer again, the Laura Mercier one that we use to brighten, on my lid as a shadow base. I've just been loving this lately because I don't know, I really like the way it just takes away the darkness on my lid. And then we're going to set it with a little bit of the translucent powder. Just take the pointed end of my beauty blender to blend that out. And on my Morphe M504 blending brush, I'm just going to go ahead, take a little bit of that translucent powder and set my lid. This will just help the concealer from like creasing. Now for the star of the show, which is the Pure Visionary eyeshadow palette. I'm just, again, obsessed with the colors. Like I said in the intro, this is going to be the star of this tutorial, kind of my inspiration. I'm going to first go in with this shade right here. This color is called Tycoon. Just really going to start building that in the crease. And again, we're using the same Morphe M504 brush to help blend this out. So this color is definitely surprisingly going on darker than I thought it would. Like when I dipped into it, it's like all of a sudden darker, which is interesting to me. So again, I just kind of mainly apply this right in the crease, back and forth sweeping motions. The next color I'm going to go in is this purple one right here. This color is called Optimist. Same brush, I kind of just cleaned it off. But I just wanted to also apply this mainly to the outer crease area to give it that purpley, plummy vibe. So next I'm going to go in with Rebel, this really nice cranberry color. And I'm taking now my Sephora collection. This is the number 27 brush. So I'm just focusing it right now on the outer corner. But there's a little bit of fallout from this particular color. This is the first color I'm seeing fallout from, so I'm just going to sweep that away. Like so. What I am going to do is just go back in one more time with my Morphe M505 brush, just kind of clean it off. And I just want to like kind of blend some more right up at the top of the crease where we put that first color, just so it's like a little bit softer. Alright, next from the, what is this one, Leader? Next from the palette, I'm going in with Leader, which is this really pretty gold shimmer color. So I'm excited to use that. I'm gonna go in, this is the Morphe 421 brush. It's just like a really small, thin, flat brush. This is nice. Wow. And I'm almost using like the edges of my brush to kind of create like a soft like cut crease effect, and then sweep out the edges so it blends nicely into that cranberry color. Now I do want to see how it goes on wet, so I'm going to spray a little bit of my Urban Decay setting spray. I mean, it's already layering, so of course it's gonna be intense, but I'm just like curious. Oh yes, honey, that's nice. But this is the MAC 229. Yeah, I think it's the 229. It's just like a more dense, like, smudge brush kind of. So I'm gonna mix Rebel. I'm gonna mix Rebel and Optimist together a little bit to smoke out my lower lash line. And when I'm smoking out my lower lash line, I kind of like to connect it to the top of the eyeshadow, so it looks just really nice and seamless and like they're blending into each other. Next, I'm gonna take Innovator, which is like a light gold shimmer color, to highlight my inner corner. And I'm taking the Morphe M431 pencil brush to apply it, and I'm gonna apply it mainly right in my inner tear duct. Alright, so now it's time for the lashes, and I'm just going for it, honey, okay? I've already committed to this full glam beat face look, so we're gonna go ahead in with, of course, Lily Miami lashes. I don't know if you noticed something different about the packaging though, honey. These are the Sephora collection times Lily Lash. Now these are her original Miami styles, but there are a few other styles that Sephora and Lily Lash teamed up to come out with for Sephora exclusively, so that I found really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these. And a little bit of mascara never hurts, so I'm gonna take, this is the new Smashbox Super Fanned Out Mascara. I really can't wait to try this on my lashes. So I'm just gonna blend my lashes with the fake ones. But we are gonna try a little bit of this on the bottom lash line to see how it works there. So we kinda get to test it out. Eyes are finito, so we're gonna move on to the rest of the complexion, which is bronzer, contour, blush, and highlight. I'm actually gonna be using, this is the new Anastasia powder bronzer in Mahogany. I've been loving this and killing this to contour with. So to do that, I'm taking the Sephora, this is the Pro Contour number 79 brush. I also like to do a little bit around the forehead, just slightly. Yep. So I start like from the hairline and bring it forward. I'll also do a little bit, hit the jawline quickly. Now I love me a good snatch nose, okay? So I'm gonna take a more like small, dense brush, really focus the product on the tip of that brush, and go in and snatch this nose. I like to start right in between the eyes and then bring it down, and then whatever's left on the brush, I sweep it into the brow. So start right in between the eyes, bring it down, and sweep the rest into the brow. And I like to do just a little bit right at the tip. Alright, moving on to blush and highlight. I've been obsessed with these like palettes by Sephora Collection. This is the second addition to their blush palette. They had like a lighter one when they first launched these, and then this is like a darker one, and I love that it finally came with like a contour color. So this would work too if you want something all-inclusive. But we're going to be stealing the blush and highlight from this palette, which are these two right here at the bottom. Picking the blush up with my Real Techniques blush brush. And we're going to just do a light dusting of this right on the cheeks, honey. And I love the finish of this blush. It does have like a slight shimmer finish to it. And then for the highlighter, we're going to go in with the Pro Highlight number 98 by Sephora. Just a really pretty gold. And same thing, focus it on the high points of your cheekbone. I even like to kind of smile a little bit and just put some right on the top of my apples. Also on the nose, the bridge, and then upper lip, and above my brow, just a little bit. I don't put too much here. Our final step, which is lip. I wanted to do just a classic pinky nude lip, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna first line our lips with red chocolate. I love me this red chocolate lip liner. This is the Smashbox liquid lipstick in Stepping Out. So I'm going to apply this. We're going to use the same Urban Decay High Shine lip gloss. This is in the color, by the way, Fuel. And they have a lot of different colors of these. They're great. They're just super creamy. Alright guys, this is it. We're just going to set our face and close out this video. Alright guys, so that is the end of this tutorial. I am so happy with how this look turned out. This really made me miss doing like full glam makeup and like full coverage makeup. Definitely if you're in an Ulta or go to pure.com cosmetics, really pick up this palette. I thought just overall it was a great palette. The pigment was great. These are just a few of the swatches, but like they're really pigmented. The color payoff to me was great. Yes, there was a little bit of fallout, but I personally didn't mind it. As soon as I swept it away with my brush, it was fine. With all that said, definitely comment below. Leave me your thoughts on this tutorial and any other videos you guys want to see. Definitely thumbs up this video, and you guys already know, hit that subscribe button, okay? Join the Glam Diva family. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.